Hi, thanks for your time. I want to talk to you today about a product improvement to a cycle product. During the brainstorming session with my team, it was pretty apparent after the first session that what we were focused on was safety, both from a non-cyclist and a cyclist point of view. The cyclists, of course, didn't want to be hit by cars, and the non-cyclists were wary of hitting cyclists and safety. That just seemed to be at the forefront of everybody's mind. And so as we went through these brainstorming sessions, it seemed that different safety options came up. One of the things that came up the most seemed to be involving being able to be seen better. And one of the complaints from non-cyclists was that they would see these lights and they would hear on the bike and they attempt to make people visible, but as you can see here, they were just sort of down low and hard to see. And so one of the ideas, of course, was to put more lights either on a helmet or clothing. And everyone seemed to like the helmet idea, and so that was the primary innovation. And after looking around, there were some products out there that had already sort of had the same ideas. And there were some lights out there on helmets, but the thing was, there were two things that were different from what we were thinking. The first was the helmets were geared towards urban cyclists. And urban cyclists were more people who commuted back and forth to work, and people you might see in, I don't know, big cities like New York and Los Angeles, and used it as commuting. And what we were thinking was, cyclists who are going to pay a lot of money for these helmets want helmets that have safety as one of the things. And the urban commuter helmets we saw out there were sort of fashionable, but not safety was their number one concern. And somebody that's going to pay $150 or $200 for a helmet is somebody who's more serious about cycling than just riding back and forth to work. This was sort of our idea as to add lights to, you'll have to excuse me, I had to channel my inner Kira talk and some CGI. But this is sort of our idea. This helmet here is what's called MIPS and compatible, and it helps prevent concussions and stuff. And it's what most of the urban warriors and all the sort of serious cyclists wear. This helmet is $125 alone, and it's what people who are serious about cycling, who will pay a lot of money for this kind of product, it's the kind of helmet that they would buy. And instead of just putting lights, people talked about it, and our group decided a symbol was more representative of what was coming up, because as you'll see in this CGI portion coming up in a second, that when you're going down the road, you see lights and you see red lights, but any of us that drove in the city of Memphis know red light doesn't always mean stop for some of the drivers here. And so this symbol sort of lets you know, hey, look, it's a cyclist coming up. They can see that symbol and their mind instantly sees that it's a cyclist, not just some kind of red dot.
This picture is a good representation of what a lot of motorists see when they're driving and see a group of cyclists at night. The standard red tail light that they're on their bikes is somewhat visible, but as you see from the guy pulling away up front, it starts to blend in with the background and sort of gets harder to identify him as a cyclist and sort of has him blend in. But through the magic of computing machines, we can simulate what the symbol bike helmet light would look like in this situation. And as you see here, everyone's so much more identifiable. Even the guy demonstrating some somewhat bad cycling behavior up front, you can quickly identify him as a cyclist through the symbol. He's no longer just a red light blending in with the stop lights and tail lights and other things, but it's a very visible symbol. Using our magic again of computer animation, we can show the LED qualities that would be available on this helmet and show the pulsating, the flashing, and just how quickly your eyes just boom, see that, hey, there's a cyclist up ahead. I see the symbol, my mind quickly identifies that as a cyclist, and as a motorist I can take precautions and scoot over and not run over them, which is the goal of the project, is keep motorists safe, cyclists safe, everyone goes home to their families at night. So that's the goal of the project. I appreciate everyone taking a look, taking an interest in it, and I appreciate everybody's time. Thanks.